What's up, everyone? Jeff the Jeff here with another incredible banger of a video. Now, let me tell you what happened here. I was brushing my teeth, right? When all of a sudden a giant portal opened behind me. I was transported in another dimension, and I met this guy who, for a second, I thought he was a very evil guy from my universe, right? But it turns out he was actually a very, very friendly Austrian painter. He was very good at his arts too. And he had an incredible idea, let me tell you guys. What if all the Jewish people were grouped together in a giant island and we did a giant tournament of power? A fight to the death between them all. A sort of battle royale. And man, once I heard this, I was about to bust right there, but I remain calm, collected, and this is what this video is for, to answer this incredible question. So let's get started here. Oh wait, it's not working. Oh, there we go. So let's start off with the rules. Yeah, it's basically Fortnite. You played these games before, right? I'm sure you know how to play Fortnite. So we have all of them in a giant island, and the first one the only one remaining is the one who wins. Let's start this amazing battle. Let's see who are gonna be our main competitors, our top tier Jews that are gonna take the crown home. So first of all, we have the genius mastermind, Einstein. I don't remember his first name, that's not important. Now, why I chose him is because he has an exceptional intellectual power. I think it's at least over 9,000. And he also has immaculate wrist, because do you see him right there? He's being a little zesty, but you gotta give him props. This was so long ago, and he was so ahead of its time. Now, more importantly, each fighter has a special ability in this tournament, and in this case, Einstein's special ability is to harness the power of a black hole, because you know he's the science man. He can do these sort of things. Now, on to our next fighter, Anne Frank. Now we know she's the GOAT. She was the one who was able to hide for a total of 200 years without being found by anyone. She's incredible. And so I wanted to showcase that in her special power as well, which is that she has a sneaky bush at the very start of the game that she can use to cap all the game. So she can wait for everyone else to fight, and then once only one remaining player is left, she can do the final kill. Also, did you guys see that animation? Let me. Oh, I took so much effort doing that. That was really hard to make. Next up, Donald Jonathan Trump. I know some of you are confused. This is not J. Trump, but Jonathan Trump from this other universe. Remember, it's slightly different. He's the president of USB. And what's important here is that he has a colored face. If you saw all the previous images, Einstein and Anne, they both had a black and white image. Whereas, look, this image contains colors. So this is a huge advantage he has. But besides that, his special powers are: he has the Konami code, so he has access to cheats and stuff, which sounds really broken. But there is a way to balance this, which is this debuff, Israel's Call. The thing is, Jonathan Trump is a very emotional man. As soon as he hears a victim story, he's immediately doing his best to support those people. And so, he's not really the best against others. He's too emotional for this kind of attacks, for these kind of merciless moves. So that might hinder his ability to use Konami code to the fullest. Anyway, our next competitor, the one and only King Azule. Now you guys might know him for beefing with the so-called nice guy, which we all know he is the king of motherfuckers. King Azule is the king of motherfuckers. He is definitely not a nice guy. The first time that he saw a nice guy, he immediately went into his lion state, into his alpha pose. So this is very important considering of how many nice guys there are and how many he needs to take care of. He also talks to women, allegedly, but I don't know, I don't trust him on that. And his special powers, sorry, I'm colorblind. I can't read that, but I'm pretty sure it's useless. So we can go on. With the two incredible men, Jeffrey Epstein and Palm Beach Pete. Now, I think it's reasonable to put them as a tag team, since we all know that together they have a shared mind, they have flawless chemistry, they're able to produce such incredible combos together, and I am sure that they're gonna work together during their tournament. Their special powers, Disneyland, a move that groups up a lot of people together into one room, and mind control, but mind control is only applicable to people underage, so keep in mind that. Next up, Stan Lee, the one and only. Now, Stan Lee, born Stanley Martin Lieber, December 28, 1922 to November 12, 2018, was an American comic book writer, editor, publisher, and producer. He rose through the ranks of a family-run business called Timely Comics, which later became Marvel Comics. He was Marvel's primary creative leader for 2 decades, expanding it from a small publishing house division to a multimedia corporation that dominated the comics and film industries. In collaboration with others at Marvel, particularly co-plotters and artists Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko, the co-created icon character, including Spider-Man, the X-Men, Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Ant-Man, the Wasp, the Fantastic Four, Black Panther, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, the Scarlet Witch, and Black Widow. These and other characters' introduction in the 60s pioneered a more naturalistic approach in superhero comics. In the 70s, Lee challenged the restrictions of the Comics Code Authority, indirectly leading to changes in its policies. In the 80s, he pursued development of Marvel properties in other media, with mixed results. Following his retirement from Marvel in the 90s, Lee remained a public figurehead for the company. He frequently made cameo appearances in films and television shows based on Marvel properties, on which he received an executive producer credit, which allowed him to become the actor with the highest grossing film total ever. He continued independent creative ventures until his death, aged 95 in 2018. Lee was inducted into the comic books industry Wills Eisner Award Hall of Fame in 1994 and the Jack Kirby Hall of Fame in 1995. He received the National Man. Oh wait. This information is about our world's Stan Lee, so this is actually completely false. He has nothing to do with this other universe. Sorry. Anyway, his special power is Depressed Spider-Man. He can just make Spider-Man depressed. He can make another alternate timeline where his whole family gets killed or something. So yeah, that's very strong. Depressed Spider-Man. And next up we have Moses. The one and only. He has the power of all the animals in the world, because everyone knows about the Noah Ark and how Moses clutched up every animal in the world, so that they would not be not killed by the incredible ocean thing that happened. So yeah, good job on Moses. Oh, there he is! I forgot I added this image. Moses, the one and only. Now on to the final pick for this roster. The one and only Benjamin Netanyahu. Shout out to that Noah guy. This guy is a goat. And Benjamin Netanyahu, we all know he's crazy strong. He is the master of all the debates. He's able to convince everyone with his incredible charisma. But more importantly, he is also big up. He's got Jonathan Trump on his side, and Jonathan Trump on his side, so that he's incredible. Now onto the special powers. He can summon Shenron up to 2 times, so he's gotta be careful, because he can't abuse Shenron's powers. And most importantly, untapped potential. He has the power to make his opponent immediately fall in love with this. And they'd be down to do anything in the name of this incredible country. So guys, there you have it. A list of all the main characters of this incredible Tournament of Power Battle Royale. Who do you think is gonna win? Let me guys know in the comments. I'm so excited to see this happen. But you might need a portal as well to get to the other universe, cause this shit ain't happening in here. Man, this is amazing. I'm gonna come